Sunday special. This is game number 5 ng ating Philippine Cup Finals. Handang-handa na ang lahat sa loob ng Smart Araneta. Nakikipagsiksikan po ang inyong Sports 5 sa libo-libong nandirito. Dahil nga, ito na, magkakaalaman na. Babagsak na ba mga lobo para sa San Miguel Firmen o mabubuhay pa ang barangay? Hello everybody watching live on TV5. Mag-margin po ang inyong lingkod and we are in the presence of greatness. Future Hall of Famers Dr. J. Andiao, 11-time PBA champion coach Norman Black will be joining us all night long. Starters have been introduced. Cabagnot and Ross will be joined by Fajardo, Santos, and Lassiter as they go up against Tenorio, Thompson, Aguilar, Devans, and Mercado. Usual suspects in the starting units, Coach Norman.
Yeah, the usual suspects. You see Scotty Thompson is starting off once again for Ginebra. Try to bring them a lot of energy. Like Andy said a little bit earlier, we're really going to see whether Ginebra can either stop Dumar inside or stop the three-point shooters. That's what it's going to come down to. It's like a double-edged sword.
Here we go. Ball is up. Game number 5 is on. This first quarter is brought to you by Cobra. Simula na ng labanan. Ang tunay na lakas and the red shirts of the San Miguel Firmen will have first crack at the basket. Barangay Ginebra with their backs against the walls. They cannot afford a blitzing start by San Miguel just like in Game 4.
It was the only game that they won. They were the ones who beat San Miguel in game number 2. And this was the same thing that happened in that game. He missed an easy layup underneath the basket to start.
Remember double team Dumar immediately that time. Ross did a good job cutting to the basket.
Devans rifles a pass over to Japet. Aguilar brings his first three-pointer of the finals. Ang sabi ka na, opo, ito na subject.
Well, remember, I cannot say anything about their fans. They have come out really here and started shouting from the very start.
Aguilar was 0 for 3 in the first 4 games of the series, getting out to a good start here. Jumar couldn't get that boost back. And Tenorio will look to walk this one up. LA with the leather, looking at Devans at the post. They swing it the other way. Japet, same spot. This time he gives it up. It is Thompson back over to Aguilar. But Japet can't catch it quickly. Tenorio's in trouble. Double team on him. Devans puts it on the deck. Goes to the sidestep. The floater is a miss. Devans with a
A good start here by the Ginebra team. Both times going to Japet Aguilar to start this basketball game. Probably trying to make Dumar work on defense.
Yeah, and go to the big men. Get something out of the big men right away.
Cabagnot over to Lassiter. San Miguel shot 6 of 12 in the first quarter from the three-point line back in game 4. Chris Ross gets a bucket here, plus a foul on LA Tenorio.
One of the advantages Chris Ross has, being a pretty big point guard here in the PBA, really tries to take advantage of LA in the post.
We take a look at that pool play once again, brought to us by Hitachi. Pre-roll classifications, one name in air conditioning. Hitachi.
Chris Ross against Tenorio gives them that extra post up play that you don't have to have from the big man. You just learn how to post up against smaller players.
That free throw attempt was brought to us by Freshly Brewed by Nescafe Blend and Brew. Arwin Santos picks up a personal here. This assist is brought to us by Haier, the #1 brand in major appliances in the world. Tenorio with the leather, working against Ross. Devans battling for position versus Arwin Santos, and Santos picks up his second person.
If you're Coach Leo, you're not very happy with this. 2 fouls being called on Arwin right at the beginning of the game for trying to play close defense. And all you can hope for is that they'll be very consistent in how they're calling it.
Only 2:05 has gone by here in game number 5. Devans over to Japet. They really want to get Aguilar going early. Santos pulls down this board. How about this move by Coach Leo Austria, not pulling out Arwin Santos?
I don't think he wants to let him pull off at this stage. He wants to see what's going to happen.
Fajardo slaps that leather out of bounds on the baseline.
LA Tenorio is really going to have to work hard in this game as Chris Ross is staying around the basket for almost every play.
Tenorio walks it up. Devans back to Tenorio on the baseline. Didn't look like LA was ready for that one. Luckily for Ginebra, possession will stay with them. Thompson, Lee Biscate gets it over to his left. Devance once again working against Santos. They want that third foul on the Spider-Man. Butata inabot dito kay Arwin. Santos at the other end.
You notice there was no dribbling there. It was just forward passing all the way to the layup.
5-4 is the score. Barangay Ginebra with a 1-point lead. Tenorio on the attack. Gets by Ross. Nice pick by Jones. Mela is on the board. Cabagnot working against Mercado. Ross offers the pick. Alex on the attack. Will pull up. 19-foot jumper is go.
Probably has got to jump out. That's his favorite move. When he uses that high kick and roll.
Well, the problem is whether it's Dumar, whether it's Arwin, both of them are threats offensively, so it's kind of hard to jump off of them and help defensively off those pick and rolls.
Devance as Arwin closing out on the baseline. Cabagnot helping out. Devance steps through, misses though. Ross gets it over to Cabagnot. Numbers not in favor of SMB here. Alex on the attack. Goes over to his left. They want the ball inside to Fajardo. Thompson nagbabadyang mag-double team. Mercado right there to help out Japet. Ross puts one up from deep. Doesn't work. Lassiter keeps it on that side of the floor. Arwin for three. Punches it through. It's happening in a Japones sa PXP.
However, you know they say that offensive rebounding leads to three-point shots. That was a perfect example there.
After a 5-0 start by Barangay Ginebra, that was a 9-2 counter attack by SMB, but Japet ties it up at 9. He's got 5 in the game.
That's a good look goal. They're asking you to shoot from the outside. But Fajardo out of that
He certainly is going to get some easy shots or some open shots, but Dumar is not going to go out there.
Ross wants it down low. Tenorio looking to recover, but gives it up. Ross misses from point blank. LA with a running start. Tenorio being chased by Arwin. LA misses. But somehow the ball is right back with Tenorio. Thompson, they swing it around. Mercado didn't want to pull the trigger. LA from deep. Doesn't work. Scotty keeps it alive, but Ross takes it away for SMB. Ross to Jumar on the run.
Jumar Fajardo. Luxury to have a 6'10" guy running with you on the fast break.
You love to see that. Jumar is out there in the fast break, scoring on a finger roll.
Under 6.5 now remaining in this first frame. Devance. Look at Arwin Santos keeping his hands behind his back to keep away from that third foul. Japet misses. Ross boards it. Jumar is running. Ross didn't see him. Cabagnot at the other side. Mercado was waiting for that one all the way. The Beermen up by 2, 11-9. Coming off a timeout from Coach Leo. Fajardo backing up on Japet. Using his set to get that spin, and SMB is up by 4.
That's what's going to happen if you don't double team Jumar. He's just going to take Japet one-on-one. And it's really interesting, the coaches on this end for Ginebra, they've been going to the dance against Arwin almost every single time. On the other end, until that play, it was Chris Ross who was getting all the plays called for him.
Shot clock reset to 14 because of that kickball violation. This slow-mo replay is brought to us by Chooks to Go. Masarap kahit walang sauce.
They didn't want to double team. They didn't want to leave anybody open. And that's what's going to happen as long as you and San Miguel has played sort of like a zone here most of the way from the side of the board.
Aguilar from 15 feet out gets his own board. He's fouled on the follow-up at that.
That's a good sign for Ginebra, the fact that Japet has been so active here in the first quarter. Give the foul to Jumar Fajardo on that play.
And as Japet will be towing the line for his free throws, we get this report from Miguel.
In this perilous situation, Coach Tim is fervently asking for the team's commitment, not just for one game, but for 3 more games. They may be catching up now because of defensive mental lapses, lack of communication, and attempt to do things individually. Pero sa nagdaang practices, Coach Tim has sent a tone that this competition is not yet over. Kaya naman, paalala ni Coach, dictate the tempo right away, especially on Jumar Fajardo, who poses the biggest threat to their system. dig deep to stay disciplined, and he promises to guide the team the best way that will lead them in front of this race. Gentlemen.
Those free throws were freshly brewed by Nescafe Blended and Brewed. Dr. J, you were talking about this. The one time Barangay never got to dictate the pace. That was game 2 and they came up with a W.
Yeah, and they had a very, very good start. This is what they have to stop. That's 3-point shooting.
Mercado collars this one. Tenorio in the front court will wait for the rest of his squad. Devans from top of the key, looking at Aguilar. Japet goes up, over Fajardo. He kisses him off the glass for the deuce.
He already has 9 points in the ball.
9 of the 13 ng Barangay Ginebra galing dito kay Japet Aguilar. Under 5 minutes remaining sa ating unang ito.
You remember back to game 2, Japet also played well in the very beginning of that game to set the tone for Ginebra.
Marciado buries a long one sa kabila, and that was off a crossover. San Miguel by 3. Mercado marking out instructions. They go to Aguilar once again. Japet's got 11.
Japet's feeling it here in the first quarter. I think Jumar is going to have to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Lassiter trying to make his move, gives it up over to Ross. Junmar has 2 guys on him already. Arvin for 3, punches it through! 8 of the 19 para sa SMB galing dito kay Arvin Santos. Evans deep position. Misses though. Arvin secures the board. 3rd rebound of the game para dito kay Santos. Cabagnot looks to go to Ross. Chris wants to attack the defense of Tenorio. Cabagnot back to Ross. 2-man game for San Miguel Beer. Ross kicks it out. Back to Alex. Airballs that one. Junmar bats it up into the crowd.
The volleyball move. That's his girlfriend. Volleyball player.
It's their 2nd year anniversary, I heard. This cool play is brought to us by Hitachi. 3-row class innovations. One name in air conditioning. Hitachi.
Probably taught him skills.
That was a little shout out. As Mercado misses, you know how Jeff Hornacek touches his face to say I love you to his kids? Maybe that's his way of saying happy anniversary. Under 3 minutes now remaining in this first quarter. Junmar's pass. Batted around, but Devans couldn't handle it. And you guys were already mentioning they're giving up that jumper to Japet, challenging him. So far, he's made a miss. As Alex Cabagnot makes it 20-15. During that last timeout, Dr. J, the 3-point shot by Marshall Lassiter was reviewed, and it was deemed stepping on the line.
It became a 2-point shot. So it's a 5-point lead being enjoyed by the beer men here.
Tenorio with the letter, gets it over to Mercado. Devans scrambling for position underneath. Japet again. This time, oh, I thought he was too deep. Nakagawa pa rin ng paraan over Junmar.
Got 13 already, so it's already at his average. He might have one of his big nights.
It's also a situation where Jumar's not going to pick up another foul here, so he's going to play honest defense.
Fajardo inside. Gets it right back. 6 points in the game para dito kay Jumar. Dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa una nating Phoenix Cyclomax Moneyball question ay number 3, Ronald Tubin. Ang nag-iisang player po na sa larong ito na naging 3-point shootout champion na sa isang nakaraang PBA All-Star Week at yan po ay 2004 sa Cebu City.
Stepped out of bounds.
That happened, Coach. Because of very poor spacing between Thompson and Mercado. They were so close to each other. Not enough space to get off a good shot.
As this power move is brought to us by Cobra sa Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka!
The Devils been scoring the ball pretty well here in the first quarter. The problem is they're still down by 5 points, so San Miguel has been scoring at a very high clip also.
Well, you just have to keep in touch with San Miguel because we hope that you can stop the second team. No, not that way.
Can't stop Junmar from point blank, though. He's got 8 in the game.
You've got to give Chris Ross a lot of credit here. He's the one setting these cross screens on Japet Aguilar to get Jumar open. Of course, Chris Ross is a lot smaller than Japet Aguilar.
Devans to Mercado. Sol Mercado delivers off the spin. That keeps Ginebra within 5. Under a minute now remaining in this first frame. Kabagnot waiting for that pick from Pahapon. Alex makes his move. Still couldn't get rid of Mercado. Kabagnot rifles a pass to Ross. Mula sa kanto. Chris Ross buries the three.
It's always a good sign for San Miguel when Chris Ross starts hitting those 3 corners.
Back in game 4, he made 5 of 10 attempts from deep, Dr. J.
Yeah, you know that if that happens, you're in trouble.
Devon's trying to squeeze one through. JDB trying to clean up his own mess. Thompson ends up with a ball. Tenorio to Thompson. Rifle pass inside. JDB finally.
From the left side, it's always easier for him to spin and use the glass, but he's been posting up on the right side, so he has some problem, beating Arvin Santos there in the first few minutes of this game.
Last shot time for San Miguel. This first quarter is down to its final 6.4. Foul was whistled though.
Good foul, they're not in penalty. They got a couple of fouls.
This first quarter has had a good close to the game. There was 5 fouls called, 3 on San Miguel and 2 on Ginebra. That's the way the players normally like it.
Yeah, playoff type of